defense.
Not ready to get to Saturday and get this over with. We're getting long.
Man, yeah, it's getting long, but at the same time, bro, I love every minute of it. I just love football. I love what we're doing out here. I love new 3-4 defense. And so I'm just having fun out here as long as I can, man. So I'm glad it's over with because physically, but at the same time, I still love the game football.
You been strong or free or both, or where are you at right now?
I've been strong the whole spring. Right now, that's the spot I'm solidified at right there, and I love it. So I don't think I'm moving from there anytime soon.
So is Coley and Liddell just rotating all over the place, I guess?
Yeah, pretty much. Coach Rose want to see people in different spots and see how they work there and everything. So it's a matter of trying to see who can get in the best positions possible. So that's the only thing that's going on right now.
You've got strong competition with 3 or 4 guys. What does that do for your game?
It always elevates my game. I don't really necessarily try to focus on who I'm going against or, what they doing that's better than me. I'm always every day trying to bring my best effort, and my best A game, and I'm gonna let my play speak for itself. I stay humble and I just keep working, keep grinding.
What was your big thing? Tell yourself the biggest thing to work on this spring is.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me mainly was just mental toughness, playing through injuries, and my run angles and tackling in the open field. And I feel like throughout this whole spring I accomplished that. I haven't missed many tackles. I've been working my run angles, playing more smarter out there, communicating, and just making the game come easy to me.
Coach B used to say he doesn't rap out. He'll knock the snot out of you, but he's got to rap. I mean, is that concentrated effort for you now?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to make sure each and every day I'm a short tackle, make sure I'm wrapping up, creating more turnovers. Stripping at the ball, punching at the ball, just trying to be all around safety. Now, you know what I'm saying. Last year I was mainly trying to knock out ball carriers, and one wrapping up and taking bad angles, which put me out of position a lot. I watch film, and this spring I really focus on getting better in those aspects, which is going to take my game to a whole nother level.
You're used to Coach Rhodes as your position coach. Now he's coaching the whole defense. What do you think of him in this new role? I
still think, regardless of Coach Rhodes, our DB coach, our D coordinator, you can tell Coach Rhodes was a leader and had command in the authority of our calls. But now as our DC, I feel like all the players embrace that because we love him and he's genuine with us. When he not only does he tell us, about the defense and what he called and everything, but he allows us to understand it by explaining it. And we love that as players because we want to keep everything as simple as possible. And as a DC, man, with a new 3-4, Coach Rowe going to get us right for sure.
Why is it that strong safety suits you so much that you're just staying right there?
Because, when I first got in here, I played corner, obviously. I got pretty good cover skills, as well as a good intelligence of the defense. And as strong safety, you kind of got to be like all around a little bit, playing the box. You got to make sure you're out there covering on slot receivers, tight ends, anything like that. And I guess they feel like I'm the best fit for that, and I feel like I'm the best fit for that as well, just being all around safety. So that's the reason I'm solidified as strong.
Why will y'all be an improved defense next year?
I feel like it's because players are more accountable, off the field, on the field, and we have more veterans and leaders to be vocal, and everybody's responding to each other, each peer and everything else, you know what I'm saying? And with a new 3-4, it brings more, since we have more linebackers, it really helps with run support. Like how last year, we playing with 2 linebackers, we get picked on, and disadvantaged. So with more linebackers, it help with run support, which take a load off the safety. So I feel like that's what's going to help improve our defense next year.
The first scrimmage we saw, there was an interception. Dijon had it, but somebody else had it first. What happened?
All right, man. I broke on the pass. My man went underneath. I zoned already. Quarterback guys broke on it. I caught it going to the ground. I thought I had it going to the ground, but I guess they said it was incomplete. But luckily, Dijon was there to pick off the pass. So it still counted as an interception in our books and the ball going the other way. So at the end of the day, even though I want to be INT on my stats, it's a PBU. So next time I got to bring that in.
You, Josh, DeAndre are 1 through 3, however you want to order them. Who's 4? Who's 5? Like, who are those guys right behind you?
Reed Miller, he's in there rotating with the free safety as well, with the 1 sometimes. And after that, it's really a battle. I can't really tell you honestly who's going to be the 5, but 4 guaranteed is Reed Miller.
Monteric played down there in your neck of the woods. You ever seen him play? You know much about him?
I haven't seen his highlight tape or anything like that, but I'm looking forward to him coming in the summer to see what he's about. Obviously I know he got to put a little more size on. He want to come in that box in the SEC, but he going to get there for sure. I heard of him and I saw him on the recruiting, and he a good kid, man. And, I'm just going to work with him, make sure that he ahead of the game before fall camp start.
You mentioned a little bit of the changes for you as a safety with this 3-4 defense. What's the overall difference from your position perspective?
The overall difference for my position is, I say, less stress as far as mental thinking. I don't have to worry about 4 different checks in one call. It's mainly pretty much simple. It's either one check 2 at the most, you know, and that makes the game for me to play fast. I can play easier, you know, like that. So I feel like the biggest difference is just the mental capacity of the game.